While waitressing, a woman asked me, "Are the shoes you're wearing comfortable to run in?" I was refilling waters on a Friday night when a woman at table 9 grabbed my arm. Not my attention, my actual arm. "Your jacket." She nodded toward the hoodie I had tied around my waist. "Is that warm enough to survive outside for a while?" I looked at her. Mid-30s, perfect makeup, designer dress, the kind of woman who'd never worn a hoodie in her life. I mean, it's just a zip-up. Why? She didn't answer. Instead, she asked, "Do you have a car here tonight?" I pulled my arm back slightly. "Ma'am, can I get you something? More bread, maybe?" Her eyes flicked toward the man sitting across from her. He was at the bar now, ordering another drink with his back to us. She leaned in so close I could smell her perfume. "He told me on the drive here that he's going to make me disappear tonight." Those were his exact words. My smile dropped. "He controls everything. My phone, my wallet, my keys. I have nothing on me. I came into this restaurant with only what I'm wearing, and what I'm wearing won't keep me alive outside for 10 minutes. I glanced toward the bar. The man was laughing with the bartender like he owned the place. "Call the police," I whispered. She almost laughed. "He's a retired federal prosecutor. His best friend is the chief of police. I tried once before. They drove me back to him the same night." My hands started shaking. "I need your jacket to survive the cold. I need your car key so I can drive somewhere he'll never look. And I need about 4 minutes before he notices I'm gone." Everything in my training said don't get involved. Everything in my gut said if I don't, I'm reading about this woman in the news tomorrow. "Where would you go?" "My sister's, 3 hours north. He doesn't know she exists." I looked at her eyes. They were glassy, terrified. I'd seen that look once before on my mother's face, and I'd been too young to do anything about it. I untied my hoodie. "Bathroom, last stall, 30 seconds. She stood up and walked calmly toward the restrooms. I followed half a minute later. In the stall, I handed her my zip-up, my car keys, and the $40 I had in tips. She grabbed my hands. "What's your name?" "It doesn't matter. Go." "Employee exit through the kitchen, gray Honda, second row." She squeezed my fingers, tears running through her foundation. Then she was gone. I walked back to the floor, heart hammering, and waited. The man came back from the bar 3 minutes later, sat down, looked at the empty chair, looked at me. "Where's my wife?" "Restroom, I think." He waited. 5 minutes, 10. Then he stood up, walked to the women's room, came back looking like a different person. His jaw was set, his hands were fists. He threw cash on the table and left without a word. I thought it was over. I thought I'd saved her. 40 minutes later, I was rolling silverware when 2 detectives walked through the front door. They didn't ask for a table. "Are you the waitress working section 2 tonight?" "Yes. We need you to come with us." They didn't cuff me in the restaurant. They waited until we were outside. My manager watched through the window. My coworkers stopped mid-service. Every customer on the patio saw me get put in the back of an unmarked car. At the station, they sat me in a gray room with a metal table. A detective slid a photo across. "My car." "This yours?" "Yes." He slid another photo. A storage unit, door wide open. Inside were dozens of sealed boxes. "Recognize this?" "No." "What is that?" "That's roughly $600,000 in stolen jewelry and rare coins, taken from a private estate in the hills 4 days ago. And your vehicle was just found parked outside this unit with the engine still warm." My entire body went numb. "That's not possible." I gave my keys to a woman because her husband was going to hurt her. The detective's face didn't move. "Describe this woman." I did. Everything. The dress, the perfume, the tears, the story about disappearing. He opened a folder. Inside was a mugshot of the same woman. No tears, no fear, just a blank, calm face. Her name is Elena Marchand. She and her partner have been running high-end estate robberies across 4 states. They needed someone clean to move the car to the drop point, someone with no record, someone whose plates wouldn't trigger a flag. I felt the room spin. They picked your restaurant because they picked you, watched you for a week, knew your shift, knew your car, knew you'd say yes. He slid my hoodie across the table in an evidence bag. She was wearing this when we caught her. I sat there staring at my own jacket behind plastic. "So the husband, the threats, the tears?" "The man at your table was her partner. The whole dinner was staged. You were the exit strategy." I didn't speak for a long time. Then I asked, "Am I being charged?" He studied me. "Footage from your restaurant confirms everything you described. Body language, the bathroom swap, all of it. You were manipulated. You're free." I walked out of that station at 2 a.m. with no car, no jacket, no tips, and the realization that the most convincing victim I ever met was the most dangerous person in the room. They caught both of them that same night. I still waitress, I still help people. But when someone grabs my arm now, I flinch. Every single